again. Yeah, yeah. Never love again. Never love again.
Because they ain't got nothing else. I've been around the world 3 times.
Connected to Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge.
Come on in, y'all. Come on. Come on.
It ain't no labels to this. 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 Crazy. See, I done did it again. See, I done did it again. It ain't no labels to this. It ain't no labels.
Oh, shit.
Say it, Flame.
I didn't do that. Y'all know what? Don't be having gummies and shit and be going on live. Because I just fucked that up, y'all. But that'd be the perfect song. That's how I feel about the whole B. Simone comment. Everybody in there got their panties in a bunch. Ain't no labels to this. There ain't no labels to this. He, she, we. She said, come on, come on, come on, come on.
They ask me where I come from, I said another world. Yes, I was born a man and dressed like a girl. Ain't no labels to this he, she, we. Ain't no labels to this he, she, we. And if you ask me why I can't just be a man, I'ma tell you I am who I fucking am. Ain't no labels to this he, she, we. Ain't no labels to this he, she, we. They ask me where I come from, I said another world.
Yes, can somebody put my cash app on, Mama Cat, put my cash app on here so I can pin it, please. Ain't no labels to this he, she, we.
And if you ask me why I can't just be a man, I'ma tell you I am who I fucking am. Ain't no labels to this he, she, we. Ain't no labels to this he, she, we. She make the money and he writing the checks. It don't matter how you spell it, just don't leave out the S.
I'm a boss in a dress, I didn't come to impress.
I know my enemies be watching, I'ma run up a check. I love the skin that I'm in, high heels and breasts. Can't no other bitch do it like I do it, know that. I'm a beast in this shit and I just wanna reflect. The kind of image that I'm giving doesn't make me or less. It's kinda crazy how they judge me, but let's look at the facts. I'm an entertainer, baby, and my children know that. Mother love you, mother hate you, mother fuck you right back.
Ain't no labels to this shit and I'm an image of that.
You are a man by night and a woman by day. It is okay to be who you are. Express yourself. Enjoy your life. They ask me where I come from. I said another world. Yes, I was born a man and dressed like a girl. Ain't no labels to this he, she, we. Ain't no labels to this
blew the light out.
And if you ask me why,
can y'all still see me?
I'ma tell you I am who I fucking am.
Ain't no labels to this he, she. Yes, this is Coffee Time Part Deux. Part Deux. How they say? How's the word pronounced? D-E-A-U, D-E-E-A-X. Part Deux. It's actually Part 2, but I'm saying the Part Deux. Hi, Nick Smith. Am I saying it correct? Flame? Can you toast it, Flame? You missing it all up. What I messed up, child? I knocked the light went out. It's still on, but I think the bulb might have blew. I've had this D-ring for quite some time. I got another one right here. Hold on, y'all work with me while I'm working with y'all, but I still hear y'all. And yes, we are having coffee time. Hold on, y'all. See, this is the perfect song for everybody got their panties in a bunch. Wait a minute before I leave. Y'all gonna have to hit me this in the dark. So we was having a discussion on Coffee Time this morning about B. Simone's comments or statement that she made back in 2017. 2017, she made this statement and called the LGBT community lettuce, bacon, and tomato community. Now, I listened to the interview and I was like, oh, I smirked. But it wasn't funny like that, and it wasn't offensive. I wasn't upset or laughed at it. It was just like, oh, okay. But y'all got y'all panties in a bunch all over this, and this was said in 2017. You better understand that if we gonna go into everybody's past who have said some horrible shit in their past, you better be ready because your turn is coming. Because baby, guess what? We all have said some shit that we regret. And that wasn't even offensive. They was like, Flame, you wasn't offended. I was like, no, bitch, you made me hungry. My fat ass went in the kitchen and had bacon, lettuce, tomatoes. Double bacon, please. Hold on, let me get this other D-ring. Ain't no labels to this he, she, Wayne. Ain't no labels to this he, she, Wayne. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Okay. Let me see. And God said there was light, and there was lights. Hallelujah. I'm sorry, y'all. The light went out. Yeah, child, it wasn't even offended. Child, she said, she called the LGBT community the lettuce, bacon, and tomato community. And I just want to ask, and say again, divide and conquer. So we gonna get our panties in a bunch over this. Meanwhile, Breonna Taylor's killers are still walking around free as a bird. Your bed. I just said this on the other side of coffee time. So for those of you all who are just joining us, y'all hearing it for the first time. Y'all who follow me, y'all hearing it the second time. Your bed is probably the place that you feel safest over anywhere else in your whole life. Breonna Taylor died in her bed, the safest place probably up under her freezer that she ever got her whole life. Y'all, baby, infighting. We trying to have a Black Lives Matter movement, push a Black Trans Lives Matter movement, and we getting upset because somebody called us a fucking sandwich. I'm from Chicago. I said it. A sandwich? Are you fucking kidding me? This is the hypocrisy of division and bullshit. Because you want to just be upset about every fucking little minute ridiculous thing. Meanwhile, you ain't thinking about voting or going to the polls, because this one right here gonna keep you alive. The other one is showing you what he want to do by removing all the shit that got anything remotely close to trans. Okay, don't vote. We just talked about that. No voting is voting for the Republicans. Get ready. That's what they want to do. They want to distract you. So we all got our panties in a bunch. The women are upset because the trans girls keep calling them fish or cis. The trans girls upset because the women say trannies. Baby, where am I bleeding at? Because none of that shit don't bother. I must be something special. I must be something real different. I must got some issues. Because when I tell you shit like that, just don't bother me. They said, Flame, was you offended? I said, no, bitch, I was hungry. The bitch said it made me want to go get me a sandwich, bitch. I got me double bacon shit. No cheese, extra mayo, and Miracle Whip. I wanted double. Child, it's, you know what? Let me talk to somebody who got a little sense. Let me talk to someone, because all y'all smart. Understand when I tell y'all that everybody on my page is smart as shit. They all smarter than me. Let me bring somebody on here. And I need to talk to somebody because I need to know their opinion on what they thinking LGBT being called lettuce, bacon, and tomato. Because I personally called it the LGBT ABCDFG PTSD. Do you got on your game face, or are you at work? I might not be able to get this, and this one might be working. You know, people be having 4 or 5 jobs during the pandemic. That's when you know they high end, y'all. Uh-oh. They found time for us in the middle of the pandemic because, you know, they got 12, 13 jobs like they Jamaican. Hi, Nick.
Good afternoon. How you doing?
I'm doing good now. We got you on live. Everybody, that's Nick Smith. That's my friend Nick Smith. He's hitting us from Little Rock, Arkansas. Okay, so Nicholas, the topic this morning is outside of Breonna Taylor. I want you to skirt over that too. But we're talking about the whole offense of B. Simone, who is a comedian, and in 2017 said she referred to the LGBT community as lettuce, bacon, and tomato. I just want to know, did you find it funny, offensive, or like I did, it made me go make a sandwich?
Immediately made me hungry, looking for some Miracle Whip. So you forgot the Miracle Whip. Yeah, listen, and I want to be very clear. I completely understand that there are members of the community who go out of their way, I think, to sometimes try to find things that people have said from years ago. Can we really go back and police everything that somebody has said from years ago?
Because do you know how much horrible shit I have said?
All of us. Let he who be without sin cast the first stone, right? So it's just one of those things I think we all have, right? So I think that we have to look at what a person is doing now. I don't think that there's anything in what B. Simone is doing now that would make her an acceptable target of the community, right?
Now, let me ask you a question. Now, do you think that it makes a difference that she said it and she's not a part of the community as opposed to me saying it and I'm sometimes part of the community?
That's a good one. I think, I do think that's why some of the people are offended, right? Because I can say to you, what's up, my? But,
Nigga. I'll finish, nigga. I know, yeah. Because
but
ain't no such thing. First of all, ain't no such thing as an N-word. I looked in Webster's dictionary. It ain't nowhere in there. The word is nigger. We took back the power back and called it nigga. Now everybody use it. And like I said, they always want a nigga in them. They just don't want one on them. I said it.
because remember, ain't nothing wrong with you. You just look like that.
Ain't shit wrong with me. I'm just good and high this morning.
But listen, I do think that you opened up on a serious topic. We have got to focus more on Breonna Taylor. I saw a lot of black women yesterday posting a great screenshot on Instagram. Hey, I'm single, I'm employed, I'm intelligent. My phone number is, and they put the phone number, this is the number to your local legislator. Call them and let them know that you want justice for Breonna Taylor. And I just thought that was fantastic because it got everybody's attention. Like, you know, hey, I'm 5'6", I'm 36, 24, 36. I've got good credit. I'm single. Oh, and here's the number for Breonna Taylor, for the Attorney General and for Breonna Taylor, so that we can get charges pressed against the officers who broke into her home and killed her. So yeah, absolutely. There are things we
now see, that's great. That's great. See, that's what we should be talking about this morning, instead of somebody using some goddamn alphabets to describe the community. This is what I'm talking about. The unimportance of shit that is just unimportant is ridiculous.
And I think more than anything else, I think that unfortunately, I believe, and I want to make sure I'm clear here, I believe that a lot of what the focus has been, more often than not, women who are victimized are ignored, right? They just don't get the same level of attention. And I think that we have an opportunity to change that. People are aware of what happened to Breonna Taylor. People are learning more about the situation. And people are frustrated that the officers involved in the killing of Breonna Taylor still have not been brought to justice, period. Everyone involved in that case from the decision down, because I do believe something else you said earlier over on Coffee Time. What happens if somebody broke into her house when all they had to do was do a record search and find out that the person that they had the warrant for was already incarcerated? What's up with that? So who signed off? Who handed the judge the document? Who signed off? Who allowed this? And why is there no accountability? That's it. I'm off my soapbox because I know everybody else want to talk to you as well. But definitely, we need to keep the focus on Breonna Taylor. Worry less about what B. Simone said in 2017, and let's focus on the real issue at hand, justice for those who are constantly victimized by a brutal police state that needs to be corrected, period. Just that simple.
Y'all see, ain't my friend Nick smart? See, Nick is this book smart me, but I'm the street Nick. Because everything that nigga don't know in the streets, I know. But everything I don't understand, somebody call and say, well, what this mean?
And yes, you're right. Ron Paul and Rand Paul.
Yeah, the daddy was sly. I like the daddy.
Yes.
But that curly head ass, Harry Potter booty ass son, no ma'am.
The one, no, ma'am. And somebody else mentioned it earlier over on Coffee Time. Rand Paul got beat up by his neighbor. The neighbor is the one who ran up and just beat him and ended up going to jail. But the neighbor beat him so bad, I want to say it fractured ribs and was hospitalized for a while. So yeah. And
that's the son?
That's the son.
And all I got to say to that is, look at God. Look at God.
Bye. I will talk to you later.
Bye. Look at God. Beat his ass good. Give him a little light knock. Sometimes you got all these Karens coming out the woodwork. Baby, let me tell you something. Baby, Nicholas, they say pin the number on here for the district attorney so they can call in. That is great. Baby, all these Karens coming out the woodwork. These Karens is getting knocked, bitch. It's funny to me. I had a Karen moment back in November when I was going to host a pageant in Indianapolis and for the Queen pageant. I was on with LaWanda Jackson. I was on the plane with LaWanda Jackson, and it was a drunk little white lady behind me and her husband. And bitch, they kept kicking my chair. Mind you, we was coming from, I don't know where I was. I think I was coming from here. So it's a long flight. It's 3.5 hour flight. And I put up with it for as long as I could. Baby, don't you know when I finally had enough, I turned around and said, ma'am, could you please stop kicking the back of my chair? She was drunk, bitch, and she went off on me. Oh, the nigga word was sitting on her tongue, and I was waiting on it. Let me tell y'all what saved that plane that day. Because, bitch, I was on one, and I didn't have a gummy, though, because I don't think I was even doing gummies then. Yeah, I was, but I didn't have one. Baby, LaWanda Jackson. If y'all don't know who LaWanda Jackson is, Google her. Saved that lady's life. Cause bitch, when I tell you I was about to rip that lady to shreds, and her husband stood up over us, and her husband was about 6'3", big old white man. Big old white man. He was drunk as a barracuda though. LaWanda told the man, he would stand up like he was keeping on the gate. LaWanda told that man, she said, baby, I don't know you, but I'm gonna tell you right now, Flame is being calm. This is how LaWanda talked. Flame is being calm. I got Flame calm down. But please don't stand over Flame, because I can't be responsible for Flame do. Flame will open the door on this plane and try to push you off, and we all that. Bitch, Miss LaWanda is a funny girl. Girl, I would tell y'all something. Mind you, when we finally got to Indianapolis, which is a super racist state, I fucking said it. 4 big country white ass police officers waiting for us. It's a true story. And LaWanda brought this back up to me today because, bitch, I had forgot all about it. And they was waiting to arrest us. And the only reason that bitch couldn't pull a Karen on me on the plane that day was because that bitch was drunk as a barracuda. That's what it was. I was chewing gum that day. Shea Boutique, you remember me telling that story? And I was chewing gum on the plane because, bitch, I was so angry, bitch. I just wanted to hit something. So, bitch, I was hitting that gum, bitch. I kept popping bubbles. And LaWanda's like, Flame, please stop popping that gum. I say, bitch, I got to pop this gum or I'm going to pop this bitch. You got to make a choice, girl. Oh, bitch, that would have been. But you know what that could have been? That could have been one of those days that me and the police went back and forth because I was irate, I was angry, I was frustrated, and I was gonna stand up for myself against those guys. And girl, they could have killed me. And I was in Indiana too, bitch, and they was 4 big country, look like oak trees, 4 big white ass boys, bitch. Look like oak trees without the bark, bitch. You know what a tree look like with no bark, bitch, no melanin. You know how y'all do. Bitch. Girl, woo! One of them was fine too, bitch. I looked at him and looked back, and she went to him and said, "Oh, he tried to kill me." And what she was doing? But mind while she's saying, "He tried." The bitch falling all over. They never said nothing to us, bitch. We kept walking. We just kept walking, bitch. They never said nothing to us. But that could have went a very different way. LaWanda reminded me of that today, cause bitch, I forgot. Baby, sometimes they do need like a little like knock now. I ain't gonna hold. Baby, they all look like 4 big tall oak trees with no bark, bitch. Bitch, I was popping that gun. Girl, I got on my own nerve popping that gun, bitch. I was popping that gun so loud. But, bitch, I was mad as a bear, bitch. Ooh, I was ready to tear that plane up. Fuck a jail, bitch. We going at it. This will be interesting. This one always has a different point of view of me. I don't know how this with my manager, bitch, because we fight 6 out of 7 days of the week. This will be a good question to ask. Airlines or not, baby. Fuck an airline. I got my deep freezer today, y'all. I'm happy. Now we about to go to Costco, bitch, and act like we savages. Hello, Mrs. Doubtfire or Mr. Doubtfire. Who coming on this line? Because I pushed for you a minute ago. What's your take on Vanessa Gooley and the missing girl from Fort Hood? I ain't know nothing about that. I think you asked me about that before, but you never explained to me who that was. No, I ain't gonna mess nobody up, Mama Cat. Girl, I can't go like I used to. Then you say you were greeted by TSA. Oh yeah, honey, TSA was real shady. Oh no, it wasn't the TSA. It was the flight attendants that was on there. Baby, they was all on this bitch side. But I promise you, I wish LaWanda could come on here. I don't think she got Instagram. Bitch, LaWanda would tell you, bitch, I was about to set that plane off, bitch. I was mad as a bear. Girl, don't talk shit to me, especially if I'm high. Bitches don't know when I get mad, bitch. I get loose. Duck. They playing with the big boys now. Oh my God, it's our correspondent it's our Windy City correspondent. That is Samir. Girl, you need to clean your screen, bitch. You look filmy, glowy and shit. Bitch, you got one of them filters on.
It's my skin.
No, but you look halo. It's like it was a halo around your head. But you ain't leaving me, are you?
No, you need to get a different type of gummy because that's that fucked up gummy that you bought. How about that?
This gummy got me, bitch. You look like Farrah Fawcett, bitch. This gummy is groovy, bitch. You look like Farrah Fawcett.
I look like Farrah Fawcett. I look like Farrah Fawcett, and you smell like Lee Majors. How about that?
I smell like Bionic Man. Bitch, I don't know about Lee Majors, bitch. I smell like the Bionic Man. Y'all call me when I'm on. Okay, there we go. Hello.
What? Yeah.
I had to go out and come back in. I don't know why people call me when I'm on live. And they on here looking at me on live calling me. Slowpoke T. Amelia, can I ask you a question?
Uh-huh.
So what do you think about the whole B. Simone comment? Seeing that you're part of the transgender community or the LGBT community.
I can only speak my experiences, but to me, I just think this whole cancel culture is really, really toxic. I just think this is a time for us to unite. And look at things from a bigger perspective and a different lens. You know, instead of arguing about these little minute things. I think it's time for us to focus on the bigger picture, which is unity, because you always say they won't see us until we see us. So, I mean, playing devil's advocate, I do see why it was upsetting to some people. But again, stating we need to fight for the bigger picture. You know, this isn't really the time for getting upset over being called what is it, bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich?
Yeah. Was that any worse than me saying LGBT, ABCDFG, PTSD community? Honestly.
Mm-mm.
I just don't understand what the reason is to get upset about some shit. Bitch, it didn't make me angry. It didn't make me laugh. It made me hungry. Bitch, I wouldn't make me a bacon lettuce tomato sandwich.
We talk like that all the time. I mean, if they knew what we called each other, you know. I can't see the comments.
I had to go turn my fan on because it'll be outside smoking, bitch. You know that smoke bothers me. Child, okay. I'm telling you, you have to pick better battles to be about shit to be upset. And mind you, and she said this in 2017. Now, Miss Amelia, how many things in your past have you said that you live with to this day that you like, damn, even though I know I said it, I was angry at the moment, it was kind of fucked up that I said that. That you wish you hadn't said, but girl, you don't want nobody researching your past.
True.
Child. Let me tell you something. I'm not fighting with nobody over identity anymore. I'm not fighting with nobody over sexuality. Because if you woke up this morning and you went to the bathroom to pee, you know exactly what you are.
You're stupid.
All right, AB, we out here. Thank you, love. That's Leah Stokes, ladies. That's ABCDE, obesity. That's her name. Obesity, ABCDE. Bye, AB. Girl, bitch, because y'all is gagging me getting upset over some bullshit. Don't get me upset over here, bitch. Girl, y'all get mad over everything, bitch. Y'all keep on fighting, donkey, in that case, shit. Y'all keep on fighting, bitch. I don't want to fight. Bitch, I want to feel good and laugh. I don't want to fight. Child, honey, you know you're my best friend in my head. Girl, I ain't got no damn best friends. Best friends turn on you. I'm my own best friend, shit. Who we talking to? Because I got to bring somebody else in to give me their side of the story. Oh, I see my handsome Marky Mark on here. Hi, Marky. It's your fine self. Child, I'll bring you on here. Everybody going to be on here flirting with you, though. Trying to get some of your good old. They be at you, Mark, trying to get your good old. Damn it, I done went past all the names. Wait a minute. Okay. They're going to be trying to get your good old. Yes, I am feeling wonderful this morning, darling. Oh, look at that, y'all. That's Mr. America. Okay, you got that Trump internet. You got that Trump internet working.
No. Hold up. Can you see me now? I had to disconnect something.
We see your handsome face. Y'all, that's Mark. Mark is in Florida. Y'all say hello to handsome Mark. Where you at, in Tampa or Tallahassee?
Tampa.
I'm
not cool now.
Mark, let me tell you something. When you get these people at my inbox, why everybody think I know you personally trying to hook up with you? I said, I don't know that damn man.
Listen, I don't even. I'm bad. I don't put my Instagram notifications on because I just don't pay attention to it. But no, I've got some followers, people who are on the chat. But it's all good.
You didn't get those because of me. You got those because yo that man and that mouth works together. We like that. So let me ask you a question, because we're talking about the whole. Well, let's go back to your girl Breonna Taylor, because you really are on that. Who's not getting enough limelight? Who's not getting enough shine? Meanwhile, we still fighting over bullshit. Now, over some B. Simone shit seems to be more popular than the death of Breonna Taylor. She made from a statement she made in 2017 called the LGBT community the lettuce, bacon, and tomato sandwich. Were you offended? See, I snickered, but I wasn't offended. I'm like, oh,
honestly, when we were talking about that, I think it was yesterday or somebody brought it up. I didn't know who B. Simone was, and I'd like to think that I'm pretty. I mean, I know pop culture to an extent.
You heard what I kept saying. Who is that? I had to Google it.
Right. So we're giving all this attention to somebody who's not even. I mean, I don't know if she's mainstream or not. I still don't know who she is. But while Breonna Taylor's situation is still being overlooked. I don't know. I didn't think it was funny. I thought it was stupid, and I didn't think it was offensive either. So that's just my opinion.
I tell you what, if you and one of your gay buddies was hanging out and he said, "Yeah, let me have the gay sandwich, the LBTG," at a restaurant, you would have laughed. The waitress would have laughed, and everybody at the table would have laughed, because we thought, "Oh, that was cute. That was cute." But because somebody outside the community said it, you're gonna be. It's the same. Let me tell you something. The battles that they pick in the fight, I'm not with it. I'm just not with it.
I agree. That was me who was on YouTube asking you about the whole, and I had an idea of your opinion about the trans ID movement.
Don't be having all these damn names, Mark. Don't be having 12 names. I can only keep up with the one name. Shit.
No, I go by Mark, but for YouTube purposes, I have to have my real name up there. But I think I might change it. But that was me who was asking, just because, again, but I asked you because I know you have a different perspective than a lot of people in the trans community specifically, but I have my opinion, so I like to hear from somebody who can relate a little bit more. But to me, I mean, you can't act like you're being held back from voting. You can, take your wig off, do whatever you got to do, and go and, present your ID. You don't have to show up all done up and however you feel on the outside. I mean, at the end of the day, what's more important? Actually making change, voting, and doing something that's going to benefit you in the long run, or trying to make a statement by not voting because you feel one way about your ID or the other?
Honestly, that was the first I had ever heard about that when you asked the questions. So the question he asked me, you guys, because I know y'all, if y'all wasn't know that, he asked me that he heard that some transgender people were not going to vote if they couldn't vote in their identified name, right? But you can get your ID changed. Well, I don't know if they changed the sex on some of them though.
There was commercials all over VH1 last night, especially during RuPaul's Drag Race, and there was a whole movement going on. So I think there's complications, and they're making it tough. They're trying to say for people to change their ID, but again, I mean, there's so many battles going on. You got the LGBTQ community, you got specifically Black trans lives, then you have the Black Lives Matter movement, now you have this trans ID, and it makes people get into their bubbles to where the conversation, it becomes about them and not about the larger picture. And so at the end of the day, we're losing focus on what really is going to make important change in the community and in our country. And I don't know, people got to learn to sit them aside for a second and look at the bigger picture. And just
good luck with that.
No,
you read those movements off in the wrong order. The first movement is the Black Lives Matter.
Correct.
And everything else comes after that. The first movement that's most important to me is the Black Lives Matter. And everything else they come on with it. Yeah, come on. Dogs matter, cat litter, all that shit.
Yeah, I'm with it. I agree. I think Black Lives Matter is definitely a movement.
My birth certificate says sex, male, Black. Period. Yeah. Anything else I didn't put on, including these titties, I put on with my own. That was my decision.
I can't. No, I made a comment on. I was going back and forth with somebody on Facebook, and I made, because you see specifically white people, and I've seen a lot of Asian people too, and Hispanics, but they're coming on and they try to promote a Black person who thinks the way they do. So if it's a Black conservative, they promote that person's message as if it validates.
Like those two ridiculous women, Candace Owens and that bitch Angela Stanton, them hoes.
Right. So they'll post what they say as if it somehow invalidates the Black community who feels oppressed. And so I made a statement, and people kind of, I think they had to sit down for a second. But if you only can relate and show empathy and compassion for Black people who feel the way that you do, you need to ask yourself, do their lives really matter? And do you really understand? Or are they just pushing your narrative and your agenda so you support them? That was my statement. I mean,
well, understand that, like you said to me, I don't always agree with everything you said. So you're going to get opposition. Understand that, especially when you know who you are and you have a strong stance on what you have to say. A lot of people can be swayed so easily. Yeah. But you already know it's opposition going to come with what you have to say, and it's welcoming. Now, how you choose to deal with that. You know, you're going to get angry and go back and forth. Yeah. Then nobody gets the message across. Or you're going to just like, okay, I understand what you're saying, but do you see this side? And then that's it. That's the best way to do it.
And I tell people, if you can explain something to me in a way that makes sense, I'm all ears. And I might not necessarily agree with everything, but I'll understand a little bit better. But if you can't make it make sense or explain it to me at a lower level at least, then I mean, I can't relate with you, because I feel like at that point you don't even know what the hell you're talking about. You're just talking to be talking. So I don't know. That's my opinion.
Oh, that's your name on Coffee Time, Marquise. Yes, that is Marquise. That's who asked the question, Cozumel. But let me tell you something. These people remember everything, because my fat ass don't remember shit. We do remember that you fine, though, Mark, and thank you for checking in with us. But y'all know Mark got a boo. Look at me messing up your game.
Listen, put all my business out there.
All of it. You know I ain't shit. I ain't shit. Just like I ain't shit.
No, but I appreciate all the love, and I love our little community on here, and I'll be watching.
Thank you, my darling. Thank you for subscribing. Y'all follow Marky Mark. He the fitness guru. He got a whole body on it. Go look on his Instagram. He got pictures with his shirt off, y'all. Okay, bye, babe.
All right, bye.
Baby, he got pictures with the shirt off and everything. Go on there and get the dirt. I feel like, oh yeah, you gotta at least let a person talk. You gotta hit both, because sometimes you be so opposed and so opposed and so opposed, and you don't take the time to listen to the other person. But when you actually listen to the other person, they might really point out some shit that you like. You know what? Damn, I still don't agree with how it went down, but I actually see it the way you said it. That's what be important, child. You gotta get the shit out. You gotta listen to. It's three sides to every story: your side, his side, and the truth. Or her side, his side, and the truth. However it goes, shit, you know. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Well, hello, my darling.
I finally got you. I am like just very new to this. This is my very first time on this.
Oh, you was my virgin. You be the second one I had this year.
Oh,
you was my virgin.
You see me running up and down the stairs, trying to get my daughter to help me. She gave me a tutelage.
That's the way we learn from these kids. Okay, so what's your name? Where you calling from?
I'm Mimi James, and on Instagram. I'm from New York, and I'm a Black Republican.
Okay.
To say that.
Now, are you a Black Republican that supports Trump, or are you a Black Republican that does not support Trump?
We don't say that name in my house.
Oh, okay. See, because a lot of people need to know that because you're a Republican does not mean that you support him.
That means I have balls and morals, and I would stand up. I wish someone would stand up in that party, in this party. I voted for Obama. Hello. And you can vote cross ticket. Not in New York. In the primaries, you're not allowed to. But in your presidential election, you absolutely allowed to vote your conscience. And I voted for Obama. But be clear, this is not the way to go, and there needs to be a major shakeup. I think we need to get rid of the Electoral College.
For sure, because you know that's 16 votes for each one that we do.
And they
per
lie.
person.
They lie.
Yeah, and they're going to cheat, and they got these machines. They pulling the okie doke in all these states. And if you've been watching me, I've been talking about that. We have to have all of our ducks in a row, so we can't have excuses for theirs. We cannot match our excuses with their excuses, because they will have a million excuses.
You're right. Absolutely.
Make sure your ID matches, because even with that, because I think somebody was on the live the other day and said they found a whole bunch of mail in the river somewhere. I want to say it was in
Oh,
Kentucky,
yeah.
the mail
I've
imbalance.
unfortunately, I've experienced. I have 6 children. They're all millennials, and they all
Girl,
are
you look
very.
good for 6 kids. What you
Oh,
drinking?
thank you, thank you. You know, duct tape. You know.
I got 3. Shit, I'm falling apart over here. Damn.
Oh no, we got 53. Yeah. And my kids are very vocal young women, and I have one son. I have 5 girls and 1 son, 3 grandchildren. And one thing is for sure, we have a very lively conversation at the dinner table and on holidays.
I believe that. Well, wait a minute. What were you going to tell us about the mail?
Oh, the mail. My mail be missing a lot. Missing a lot of things. Going
So,
on.
see, this is why I don't agree with the mail-in balloting, because, Donald Trump is trying to put one of his
I wanted
cronies.
to tell you something. Dang, I
Tell
saved
me.
This was something that the Republican Party sent to me and thought that I was going to mail it back to them.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they did. They thought I was going to mail it back to them.
Well, girl, we can't see you. All I see is your hair.
Oh, gosh. I'm trying to get it. I lost it, but I'm going to
All
find
we
it.
see is her.
It was you see a bunch of mess in this room. That's what you see.
Girl, you talking to me.
Questionnaire.
You talking to me. Didn't I tell you I live in organized chaos? I got 3 teenagers. Good God.
Yes. Well, they sent me this questionnaire stating that how I felt about the wall and what TV shows did I watch, what news did I get my where did I get my news from, just on and on. And at the end of it, it was clearly, did you want to send the questionnaire back in response and support of the president? And I clearly, looked at this, and I told my boyfriend, I said, what do you think I should do with this? Should I fill it out and really give him my mind? And he said, you throw it away. And he's a Republican. He said, throw it away. I said, oh, but look at this. It's just horrible. How could they even send this stuff? It's not even worth the mail. And then come to look at the end, you got to pay for the mail it back to them. They want $15, $20, $30. What person in the world with any kind of sense would fill that out? I thought about it. I was like, oh, it makes my skin crawl. We're in trouble.
Baby, let me tell you something. This is the richest this man has ever been his whole entire career, including with the money his daddy gave him, because this is the most successful he has ever been. Scamming his own people. He have scammed the entire country and sold us probably to Russia, because I believe they got some videotapes of those Russian prostitutes over there doing some things to Donald Trump, doing some strange things. Because he liked to play in drag, and Rudy Giuliani liked to get in drag, and Paul Manafort is a cross-dresser, and Flynn. Oh, yeah, girl, don't get me started. I'm going to start giving y'all my 1 hour special. Don't get me started.
I can't wait to see you in Vegas one day. My last show I saw was on my birthday. I saw Tiffany Haddish, and God bless. She is just a wonderful lady, and I wish her
That's
all
my
the
baby.
best. And oh my gosh, that's how I found you. And I said, I couldn't get enough of you.
Oh, well, thank you. Let me ask you a question before you leave, because it's clear you got 6 babies. It's clear you're pretty heterosexual.
They're big. They're grown.
Yeah. So now, did you about the whole beast? I know you're not part of the LGBT community, but as a heterosexual woman, are you offended by the term cisgender or fish? And would you have been offended by the whole LGBT lettuce, bacon, and tomato? Do you think that we should have found that offensive? That's 2 questions.
I think for real that we have more things to do as a community as a whole than to be looking at stuff like that. If we're gonna go through everybody's who said what and when, we wouldn't even get things done. We have things to get done as a country. People are dying of COVID. People are laying on the beach like it's no big deal. And come on, we gotta focus. Stay
now, how do you feel about trans women like myself if I refer to you as fish or cis?
Oh my goodness, I have love. I have love. I watched a horrible thing with a dear friend of mine who's transitioned completely into a woman, and I watched the way people would yell at her on her block. We would go back to her neighborhood, and people would say to her, people that knew her, they say, hey, loud, that's a girl, or that's a man, they'd say. And people would stop on the street and she would hold her head and go into the store and come back, and there'd be 6 guys waiting to fight her, going out of the car to distract them to get her in the car. And we would say to her, why do you keep coming? Why do you want to stop here? Every time we come through, you always want to stop. And that was Albany, New York, by the way. Yes, I will say this, the city, Albany, New York. Horrible. Shame, 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 shame. And I watched her, and she was not fully transitioned then, but we kept asking her, why do you keep going back to that block? She says, you know what? Because they need to know. They need to know. She didn't care. She's fearless. She lives in LA now.
That is the one thing I can definitely agree with you on mostly all the trans women, even the ones that are opposed to how I feel and think. Trans women, I can't speak for the men, but trans women are fearless.
I saw
Understand
that for
me
myself.
that with whatever armor that God blessed us in our mind to think the way we think, to feel how we feel, He also blessed us with a tenacious steel of power that when I get in my head and when I get in my mind, I'm unbreakable and I'm unbendable. Now, all trans women don't agree with me on everything, but they will agree with me on this. Trans women are monstrously strong people.
They got to respect you. That's at the end of the day, they got to respect you. And she demands respect. And God, every day I pray for her safety, because she's, from what I saw, I said I would never come back to New York. I would go west and stay west. Don't come back. And
I got my own conspiracy theory too. I think Donald Trump did put us all in our house with this COVID virus shit to fatten us up. He fattening us up for the aliens. The aliens gonna come pick all our fat asses up.
I thought I had it. I have a sister in that's an ICU nurse in San Francisco, and I felt that I had COVID from traveling to Alaska in around January, December, like that. Traveling to Alaska, flying through Seattle, and then arriving out into Boston. We definitely, I was wearing a mask, but I didn't take precautions like that. I'm sure I took it off in certain places, and I started having a heaviness in my chest. I started having a cough and a very low grade fever, 98 fever, aches and pains, horrible pain.
But did you go to the hospital or no?
I did. I got tested and it was negative. My sister said that the strain that they tested for on the East Coast wasn't proper test. I should have been tested for the West Coast strain because it was coming directly from China. Mind you, Alaska is the stop from China. So they come straight in. So therefore, it would probably ward to think I got it in Seattle or possibly in Alaska, maybe Minneapolis, where we stopped through. You see me? Boston, you see? So she was like, they should have tested you for the West Coast strain.
Look, I believe I came in contact with it too in November.
Don't go back for that test for the antibodies. Don't go back. She says she's an ICU nurse. She said, don't you go back there. She said, you stay away from them hospitals. Stay away. Don't go. Unless you are absolutely ready to die. You know you can't take care of yourself.
Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that?
Take care of yourself. Nobody's going to see you. You're not going to get proper burial. Nobody's going to be with you when you die. If you want to die, die home.
Girl. Woo. Girl, you just gave me a chill.
I have friends here in New York City that have yet to have their loved ones buried because the undertakers can't take them. They're backed up in New York City. Backed up.
Wow.
So this woman was laying in her deathbed in her home in Queens. They just now taken her.
That's very scary.
And that's scary. So understand that we are. This is a death. This is it. This is when we need to vote. 60 years ago, we couldn't vote. Now we're talking about giving up the vote.
Oh, isn't today the anniversary of 100 years that women could vote? I think today is the anniversary, right?
Thank you.
With not black women, just women, period.
Women in general, yes.
Yeah.
One of the meetings was actually here in this town I live in, Montgomery, New York.
Well, now what is that close to?
It's near West Point. Believe you me.
Oh, with all the little rich white kids, I'm finna come over and give me a young boyfriend.
They got enough of them. They got enough of them for you, Flame. You're awesome.
Thank you so much, and thank you for your insight. I appreciate your opinion. Thank you for following me. Tell the kids I say thank you for hooking you up on IG. I had to have man do me too because I didn't know what I was doing either.
I know. Thank you. Thank you for being patient.
Have a great day.
You too. Bye.
See y'all. I'm telling y'all. Look, I know people in New York. I'm hooked up, y'all. Y'all mad? I got the hook up. I got the juice. Yeah, we got about y'all. Flame, you are the same. They are labeled you at birth. You are not transgender. Child, y'all having a whole transgender conversation this morning. Hello, Flame. Just pause VH1 because they have Dave Chappelle show marathon all day. Enjoy what? Oh, thank you. Child, y'all better get up off that ginger shit. I'm Ginger. 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 Hey, bitch, because y'all be gagging me. I need to talk to a guy because men be having they own different opinion. I need a man's point of view. What does cis mean? I don't honestly, Twink, I swear to God, I don't know. I just know that's how they refer to biological women. I don't know what it means. That's some new shit. I don't know. Child, they made up some new shit. I know what, baby.
Hi, Flame. I just want to say that I love you. I don't really have much to say. I just love who you are. I just love who you are. I really do.
Thank you,
And
my darling.
My baby girl wants to say hey.
Hi, beautiful. I like those bees, girl. Ooh, those bees would get on my nerves. They give me a headache.
Listen, honey. She got her face painted.
Oh my God! Why I like it. That's very tribal. You look like a little African girl, a little African princess.
Oh, thank you, love. Listen. I just want to say that you're just fantastic. Your personality, who you are. I know. I just want to just say that you're just awesome.
Oh well, thank you. That made my day. Mwah. Thank you so much.
I love you
take
too.
care of that baby. Raise her to become a princess to a black queen.
You already know.
I'm
taking care of this one. Yes.
Bye, pretty girl.
Say bye. Bye.
Thank you for the love and the support.
You're welcome.
Bye. Girl, why you ain't tell us your name and where you calling from?
Okay. Well, first of all, my name is Jonesy Sweet. I am a voiceover personality. I'm an actress. I have a podcast called Let's Talk About Everything with Jonesy Sweet. I'm calling from Wilmington, North Carolina, originally from Marietta, Georgia.
Okay, where's your mask at? Where's baby's mask? Let me go straight into parent mode.
Listen. Now, we're in the house right now, but we're about to hit the beach.
Oh, okay, you at home. Okay, girl. I don't know. For some reason, I thought you said like the dentist office or something.
We got it. Me and
baby girl. Okay, girl.
I keep her mask around my wrist.
Oh, okay. I don't know. For some strange reason, I thought you was going to like a dentist office or something. I was like, girl, where's your damn mask?
No. It's probably because of the collages and stuff that I do from whenever we take trips and everything. Probably that's.
Oh, okay.
It's pictures.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Because I couldn't see him.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm happy you accepted my request. I really am.
Girl, we having a conversation this morning, but thank you for joining us and thank you for following me. I appreciate you.
You're welcome, love bug. Take care. And, baby, she gotta go.
And then
wait a minute, let her say it.
YouTube.
Oh, she found. Oh my God! On both networks, I'm popular. Thank you, darling.
You're welcome.
Bye. Baby, let me tell y'all something. I know people in North Kakalaka. Y'all know nothing about that. I'm popular. Flame, fire the cops in Wilmington. That ain't where they kill Breonna Taylor, is it? You love the conversations, Cassie? Oh yeah, I like talking to folks. Booker Camille, you always tip me 99 cents. You should come on here and say something to me. Cause it's like your daily ritual. You always tell me say 0.99. I ain't made it to $1 yet, so I want to know. That's my question. Why ain't made it to $1 yet?
Hi, Slim Monroe.
Hello, Book of Camille. Girl, what's your name? Where you calling from? We know your name, Camille. Where you calling from?
Well, I live in Orlando, Florida, but I'm from Jamaica.
We can hear that. I can hear that dialect. Let me ask you a question. Why I ain't made it to $1 yet? Because you always tip me 0.99. I ain't good enough for $1 yet.
All right. So let me tell you what that is. Because, you know, when you talk about like hit Marilla or the haters, and I'm like, you know what? They're giving you views. They're coming by. So I feel like if I comment, I should put money behind it. So if I put
Okay.
money behind it. If I
Oh,
say
that was just a joke. Oh, Miss Camille, I was only joking. You know, I'm grateful for it, but it was just a joke. I was like, girl, why I ain't made it to $1 yet?
That's the symbolism. Because I love you so much. Because when I first
Thank
saw
you.
You were on the Breakfast Club. I was making my breakfast and you're on the Breakfast Club. And I was so taken back. And I was just like, because Jamaicans, we're very honest. We're very open. We're very loving. And if you don't like the honesty, well, fuck it. And so you were giving that energy. And I was like, I need more. And then I watched your stand-up special on She Ready. I was laughing. I started to cry. And the whole time you were performing, I was like, why does she look so amazing in that dress? Your legs, the ass, the boobs, I couldn't get enough. And then I found you on YouTube and your daughters and your son and your dog. And I'm just like, I love you. I'm a fan. I'm just a fan.
Oh, thank you, my darling. Okay, so wait a minute, because we're going to stay on top of it. Now, how you're a black woman in America with the whole Breonna Taylor. Do you think that needs to get way more light than it's getting?
All I know, here's what confuses me about America. In Jamaica, if you mess with one of us, the people who did it, you come up missing. You just come up missing. So in America, when things are happening like this, we can't turn to the court system. We can't turn to the media. So I kind of feel like not telling anybody to go out there and do anything. I'm just saying, sometimes you have to put on your own cape. Should she be getting more attention? Yes. Should more things be happening? Yes. But we can should all day. We can should all day, should all night, should. For me, I would be like, who did this to Breonna Taylor? Maybe they shouldn't be showing up anymore. Just saying, but not saying.
Girl, let me get my ticket for Jamaica. That's my kind of shit right there. Oh.
You know what
girl, let me tell you something. I'm terrified of Jamaica, girl. I'm Batty man, girl. They took me up in the mountain, cut my head off, bitch, and had made some goat soup. Baby, I ain't doing it. I'm scared of Jamaica.
Oh, goat soup is delicious, though. Goat soup is delicious.
Not if when it's tranny goat. This would be tranny goat. Oh, no, ma'am.
But, Fade, I just want to tell you, I was actually having a rough time a few months ago, and I was having some really dark thoughts. And when I was having those thoughts, you said on your breakfast time, you go, you know what? I've been there. And all I have to say is you can survive it. You will wake up tomorrow. Just wake up tomorrow and try again. Things will get better. And I took that in my brain, in my head. And I swear to you, I don't want to cry. I swear to you. You don't know the effect you have on people in your audience. You just don't know, but you're doing God's work. You're a comedian, but please understand it's God's work. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it's just what you said took me to a place I needed to be, and I don't know how I would have been all right otherwise. So I just kept repeating what you said. And then a couple months later, things got better. Things started working out. Things started coming in my favor. And I was thinking about leaving the world months ago, and then months later, everything has worked out. Everything is back on track.
Yeah.
And I'm just thinking about leaving the world just
Yeah.
months ago. And then this amazing comedian that I saw on Breakfast Club, and then saw your stand-up, and then when you were on your live and you kept saying it, I swear to you, I thought you were talking to me. I thought you were talking, because I literally was having the thought in my head of, maybe this is how my story ends. And then when you started saying that, I stopped what I was doing and I looked at the television. I was like, you can't be talking to me. And then I swear to you, you go, I'm talking to you. And I was like, but Ross. I was like,
Wow.
you can't be talking to me. And then you're like, but I'm talking to you. And I think it was Coffee Time number. I forgot the number. I have it written down. But I was just like, sometimes we all ask for a sign from God. And God brought me he, she, we. And he,
Ain't
she,
that
we
something?
convinced me to stay. So I stayed. And then everything that I feared, everything I thought that wasn't going to work out, all of it did. So thank you for encouraging me to stay. So I stayed.
Girl, you have made. Let me tell you something. This is why I can't get high and go online, because I'm all sissy fat crying and shit. Look at big ass cry. That was the most beautiful story, Camille. Thank you. Oh my God. Girl, see, I done had a gummy, so I'm feeling emotional and shit. Girl, don't do that.
I said thank you.
Thank you for choosing to stay. Thank you for choosing to stay. We appreciate you. I needed to hear that message this morning. Thank you so much. Oh my God.
Because of you. So I'm going to go back and even do my little thing and enjoying you and listening in. But you mean a lot to me. You mean a lot to a lot of people out there. But please understand, you're doing God's work. I know you think you're telling jokes, but you're doing God's work.
Thank you. So do this mean that I made it? So does this mean that I made it to $1?
We're going to see tomorrow. We're going to see.
Thank you, Camille. Have a great day. That was a beautiful story. Girl, that had touched me. I'm getting off live because you got me on here crying and shit. Girl, you know people think I'm hard as nails. I got to be tough, girl. You can't show my weaknesses, girl. Oh my gosh, she got me crying and shit on live. Bye, Camille. Girl. Girl. This damn Camille got me all emotional and shit. I need a drink and I don't even drink shit. That was a touching story. You know what? I need to smoke a joint. And I don't even smoke shit. That one fucked me up, y'all. I ain't gonna even front, bitch. Y'all know y'all don't never see my emotion, but bitch, my big sissy face ass today, honey. And before anybody get their panties in a bunch, I'm part of the lettuce, bacon, tomato community, bitch. I can say sissy fat. Cause bitch, it was a key to me. If one of my girlfriends would have said it to me, bitch, Miss Flame, bring your little lettuce, bacon, tomato ass over here, bitch, I would have thought that was funny. I would have kicked and said, bitch, that was cute. Oh, but you've been practicing. But y'all, oh my God, kill her, cancel her. Oh, bitch, knock it off. Any bitch on here that's confused about their identity or gender, when you woke up this morning, you went to pee. You are no longer confused. Thank you. Shit. Bitch. Girl, that story had touched me, bitch. I think she gonna tip me $1 now, y'all. My cash app should be blowing up, honey. That story had took me in, baby. Let me tell y'all something. Bitch, I am not a crap baby. I hope y'all don't see my titties. Oh, but bitch, that story had touched me this morning. Bitch, that story made me sober. Bitch, I was high. Girl, don't be fucking with my high, Miss Camille. You done fuck with my high, bitch. That's a horrible thing to do. Bitch, you know how much gummies cost? She done fucked up my high, y'all. I quit. Oh my God, I quit. Right. You said that right, Johnny boy. It's a cute joke, but not funny, but cute. Right? It's cute. Child, please. Child, she fucked up my high. I was good and high. That damn computer made me complete sober. I'm crying and shit, big old sissy. Oh my God, help me, Lord Jesus. Let me tell y'all something. I thoroughly enjoy the new format of going from from YouTube to Instagram. I thank you guys. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do it now. Thank you for the cash apps. Thank you for following me. This was a great day. We only got 22 seconds remaining. This was amazing. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel on Flame Monroe. We do coffee time every day at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. What can I tell you? You see how it brings this new for y'all and new for me. This laugh and learn with Flame Monroe because we learn from each